Today's my birthday. I turned 33. Alex always takes a day off on my birthday. We go out for breakfast every year. This year feels different. I didn't want to go out for brunch. Maybe it's the thought of going with a newborn and a toddler. It sounded more stressful than restful. I actually love reflecting and goal setting for the next year. So I told Alex maybe I could go to a coffee shop and have like 1 or 2 hours to do that today. It turns out I have an hour or two right now. It's 6 a.m. and I just finished feeding Margot upstairs. I literally have an hour or two by myself. I have an awesome coffee machine and it's so quiet. Do not overlook this one fact, beloved, that with the Lord, 1 day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as 1 day. The Lord is not slow to fulfill his promise, as some count slowness, but is patient toward you, not wishing that any should perish, but that all should reach repentance. But the day of the Lord will come like a thief, and then the heavens will pass away with the roar, etc., etc. I'm sitting here planning my own timelines. I'm really taking my own timeline and then judging things in my life as good or bad. There's things I want so badly to happen in 2025. Really reminded in this passage, God's ways and his timelines for my life is just a million times better than what I'm gonna plan for myself. There are certain things that I feel like I've been praying for since I was like in middle school. That's a 15-year prayer. I'm just reminded that God will answer in his timing. Maybe he has already answered in a lot of ways, but I'm far better off just submitting to his timing. Anyway, I am blessed to have this context as I look towards the next year. Thank you. I just rubbed belly butter all over my armpit because I thought it was my deodorant stick. I'm gonna wear my favorite Gap sweater. I think I just love black and white stripes. It's cute. I just had the sweetest morning. My cousin Eleni had breakfast delivered to us and that was so sweet. It was so dark outside and the doorbell rang and I got so spooked because I was like, who is ringing my doorbell this early in the morning? But it was a delivery man and he had breakfast for me. Thank you so much, Eleni. Charlotte is off to daycare with daddy and when Alex gets back, we're gonna take Margot and go to the outlet mall. We're at Miniso. We found this loopy stuffy. We have to get it. Charlotte is obsessed with loopy. She's like a character from Pororo, but we're gonna have to buy some stuff for this girl here. Hey, cheese! Hi everyone! We went to the ice rink. Yeah. And Charlotte did not want to wear her ice skates, which is okay because it was the first time. Maybe next time you'll wear them.
Mama, I want the little fork.
That is your little fork.
No, the little fork.
There's another smaller fork?
Yeah.
This is a really small fork though.
No.
Hello friends, it is Tuesday. I am loving these cuddles lately because Margot is out of the fragile stage and she's now entering the hefty baby stage, and that is the best stage. Just gave her a little bath. It's 2 o'clock. I have not had lunch yet. I'm about to make myself a nice bowl of miyeokguk. It is now 6:36 and baby girl is with my mom and dad at Suji's apartment. I'm just here trying to whip out these orders. There were only about 6 to pack. I want to get them out tomorrow. I didn't really vlog much today, so I thought I would do a little check-in. Okay, so I'm all caught up, and while I have some peace and quiet, I'm gonna script and record my voiceover for the reel I have to make for Nanit. 3 weeks overdue, but there was no formal deadline. It's just overdue based on my deadline. I'm gonna do that. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Had a very productive hour. Dropped off baby girl to daycare, went to H Mart, did some Korean grocery shopping, and then just picked up some treats. So if you have the Paris Baguette Rewards app, they actually send a lot of different coupons. You can pick up a free slice of cake for a week after your birthday, which is pretty sweet. I know I have to get home. My mom is waiting for me to get back. I'm in the area. I'm just gonna literally take 5 extra minutes to go to Goodwill. Promise it won't take very long, Mom. Doing some tummy time. Wow, this girl's working hard. Our living room has been overtaken by toddler stuff, baby stuff. So I just put up these cards here from Love Every. Baby girl has been enjoying these cards. I also got this calyx insert from IKEA, and it's been great to just like keep all the baby stuff that we have. Okay, dropped off all my packages. I feel so good for the day. I just need to now go get my groceries. I did a PC pickup order, and I feel like I've accomplished enough for the day to call it a day. Tonight we're going to Chris and Chion's for our Wednesday family worship nights. We've been trying to meet every Wednesday ever since we both moved to Calgary, which has been really great. We do dinner together at one of our houses, and then we'll try to sing a song or two, read a devo or a Bible passage together. But honestly, with 2 small kids and early bedtimes, it's kind of hard sometimes to get through what we want to get through. It's like he heard me or something. Margot's sleeping right over there, so I have to be quiet. But here's a grocery haul. This is the 3% milk we get. So it's my splurge purchase. I've just really been loving kombucha, but it's so darn expensive. But today we splurged. Greek yogurt. Gotta buy this stuff when it's on sale. Cheese. Pepperoni, because we have tons of tortillas that I want to use up. Spaghetti. Strawberries, but like, ew, ew, ew. Doesn't look good. Dark chocolate. Alex likes that too, okay? We have to restock on our salt. I like to use kosher salt when I'm cooking, but this is what I use to like season our food. Classical sauces are on sale right now, but they substituted my red sauce that I chose for like the Alfredo ones, and I just don't think that's an appropriate substitution. Something about Alfredo in a jar. And then I picked up this little candle holder from IKEA. These are the candles. Funny enough, we left our calyx and all the inserts we had back in Toronto, only to come here and buy the exact same things over again. I'll put this away and then have some more miyokguk for lunch. I told myself last night that if Margot woke up after 6 a.m. for a feed, I would just get up after the feed. And she woke up at 5:30, finished feeding at 6. So I came downstairs. I started this habit a few weeks ago where before I go to bed, I open my notes app and I write a to-do list for the next day. I try to keep it real. 3 to 4 items. I can usually get through 3 to 4 things in a day, and they're not big things. For example, one of my to-dos for today was to post a reel that I had already made. Caption was ready to go. I just had to like copy paste everything and post it. I was able to do that on my phone while burping baby girl today, so it feels good to already have something checked off. I don't have any orders to pack, but there are a lot of house things I want to get done. Things are just getting really messy. Fridge and pantry are horrific right now. Absolutely horrific. And it's making it really hard for me to A, put my groceries away, and B, manage what I have in the fridge. How to address that today. I didn't bring my old waffle maker from Toronto. Why didn't I bring half my things from Toronto? I don't know. But this is for baby girl. She's gonna love it. It's been 6 months since she's had waffles. And this one has cottage cheese, so high protein. I'm reaching a mid-afternoon slump. So we're gonna take a little walk to my sister's, and baby girl is in her little Roots hoodie that Charlotte wore so well. Oh, this girl's living in onesies, so I rarely see her little feet, and I realized it's not good because they need like sensory input on their feet. Wearing these cute little Nikes. We got these gifted for Lucas back in 2019, and then he obviously never got to wear them, but Charlotte wore them, and now Margot's wearing them, and it's just amazing that we have two girls who get to wear their brother's shoes that he never got to wear. The carrier I'm using is actually the Ergo Baby Embrace, and I have so many carriers. Like, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, I've done like so many partnerships with Solly Baby, Connie, Goose Cat. I just own a lot of carriers. They're all different. With Charlotte, I used like more of the softer fabric ones a lot more, but I'm finding that with Margot, this Embrace one is the best one. I'm enjoying just clipping it on rather than like doing all the folding and stuff. If she falls asleep, it's very easy to just like unclip and put her down. And then also when we're going outside, this one feels the most functional. I'm on a ginger molasses kick. I don't know what it is. Actually, I do know what it is. When I had gestational diabetes, we went to Banff and there was a cafe that we stopped at. And Alex got an Americano with the ginger molasses cookie. And I could not have it, but I took a bite. It was the chewiest ginger molasses cookie I've ever had. Ever since then, I've been fixated on ginger mo. In this vlog, I basically hit up every major grocery store in my area. I went to Costco with my sister tonight. You know, as we're reaching the end of the year, I'm feeling very, very motivated to be better at meal prepping. I think we spend a lot of money on groceries. I can't even tell you because I haven't been tracking it. After Sunday, it's gonna be the first time in my life having two kids without my mom around. She's been cooking for us. A lot of the times I didn't have to think about what to eat for my next meal. And this is like a big stressor for moms. Honestly, the mental load is huge. If I was by myself, it's easy to skip a meal or like just have like a snack meal. But with a toddler, you can't just like skip a meal. And on top of that, you have to think about nutrition, pickiness, like will they even eat it? So there's like a lot to think about. And I think if I don't have a strategy, it's gonna be bad. Also, Chris and Gian got me a Dutch oven for my birthday. So freaking generous. Now I'm thinking like I gotta make pot roasts and stews and soups and sourdough. Like I just have to. Obviously I could have done all of that without a Dutch oven. But now I feel like my identity is shifting. I'm like half joking, but you know I'm always half serious. This came for me in the mail today. This was a breastfeeding purchase. Guys, I saw the funniest meme. The first slide was like breastfeeding moms.
I'm gonna save so much money for our family by breastfeeding.
Which is true because we fed formula to Charlotte and that was very expensive. But then the next slide was basically saying how breastfeeding moms are online shopping the whole time while they're breastfeeding. This was a breastfeeding purchase. Here on out, I will tell you when something is a breastfeeding purchase. This is really sturdy. Like a professional vlogger. Ooh. I'm not gonna waste my precious time while Margot's sleeping right now, fidgeting with this tripod. Just had a moment of clarity. I'm gonna sit and eat my cookie and go on my computer. Happy Friday. It's Friday and I have no orientation of what day of the week it is. My goals for today are to finish the carpet cleaning downstairs. I'm gonna make a banana cake. We're actually meeting this distant cousin who's been living in Calgary. My parents set up a dinner date with him, so we're gonna meet him and his family today. So I'm gonna make banana cake because I realize I have tons of bananas, a lot of cream cheese, which would make a really good frosting.